Hello.
Put your hat on. It's so rude, Ben.
So we just did our
Stop drinking. It's a serious video.
This is our documentation, Ben. Nick Wood's going to watch this. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Nick. Thank you so much for coming.
We've just be serious. We've just done our kind of like big culmination show at the Mirth Marvel and Maud. 5 months work. How do we think it went?
Sorry.
Deathly silence. No.
Go on.
I mean, I'm quite stricken by this one because in terms of performance, but again, I'm speaking personally. I'm not sure it's the same feeling for the two of you. It was the best one.
Yeah.
I felt the most comfortable also because of the room, because I think the room we were in, like the Mirth Marvel, is very suited for what we are doing. Funnily, in terms of cues and technical stuff, it was the weakest, I think, because we had like some tracks and some lives that were always a bit late and everything. But overall, for it's the third performance, and I feel that the connection with the audience is very there, and that it's a very positive outcome. And now we need to come back to rehearsal room as soon as we can, rework on the structure because the structure still needs quite a lot of work. But yeah, it's a very, very nice conclusion for these 3 shows for sure.
I feel like this venue is a lot more suited to us than Old Red Line was. And Old Red Line was great in terms that it let us have 2 tries at trying things out. And our show changed from the first show to the second show.
Yeah,
so it was like 2 dress rehearsals for me, basically.
I agree.
Building up to this main one here. And I think the reason it works so well here is because not only is it theatrical, which is what we're playing on, we've got a curtain in front of a curtain, but also it's really intimate. And we were able to see the audience, and they were easily accessible to us during the performance, I think. And I think that's what we're playing on, the theatricality, but also the engagement with the audience, which really makes our show what it is. I think. How about you, Rob?
Yeah, I feel like it is the best conclusion to the course. Effectively, this is probably the last time that we will do the full show as part of the course. We've got a couple of little things that we're doing in the future, but in terms of the course, this was probably the culmination of the 5 months that we've been working on it, and so I feel like it was the best conclusion. Yeah, I agree. I feel like that the tech was weak this evening. But
then again, it didn't hinder us.
No, it didn't hinder us.
And we were able to work with it.
Yeah.
And we made the technical mistakes work for us.
I'm reminded of something that Taylor Mack says, which is that, if...
You quoted Taylor Mack in the
Michael, I think I was about to quote exactly the same thing as I quoted last time. Whoops.
Failure is what? Failure is water?
If you fail, then feel it. Okay. Did I say that last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably good quote.
It's a good quote. Maybe we should just leave it at that. Great.
There is only one thing I would like to add quickly, is that it's a conclusion, but also, it's a very positive thing about this project, that we know we're going to pursue it.
Yes, I agree.
Later, maybe in the Vault, we send an application to the Vault Festival, and hopefully they're going to accept it.
Fringe.
We would like to go to the Fringe, to Edinburgh, maybe Bristol, not
Brighton.
Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton.
I think what we've discovered is that our show isn't, although we're playing on traditional theatrical themes, it isn't traditionally theatrical, and the sort of audience that we're after is the sort of late night Fringe venue audience.
Yeah.
And I think that these 3 shows have allowed us to discover that, and that's how we can take this on now. We can look for venues, look for festivals
we know
that are going to cater to us.
Yeah.
We found our audience now, I think.
Yeah, but for me that's the kind of little discrepancy, little paradox we have in this show. That at the same time it works very well with the late audience, and it also works very well in a traditional theatre setting.
Yeah.
So maybe one of the challenge when we will come back to rehearsal, there are plenty of challenges in terms of structure, but in terms of, I don't know how to say that properly, the creation of atmosphere, let's say, it's going to be how do you manage to recreate a proper, traditional, grandiose theatre setting for an audience that is a late night audience, which will be in places that are not like the Royal Opera House or
and
something.
I think that's
like
one of
that.
the reasons why we've built this curtain and why we keep using that, because it allows us to be theatrical no matter where we are. It's like a portable
theatre.
Yeah. We could do the show anywhere, I think, is what we've discovered. And though it would change how an audience reacts to it, I think we could make it successful regardless of where we are. Which is quite affirming, you know.
And on that note,